In this tutorial, we're going to talk about logarithm quadratic equation. Oh, what is logarithm quadratic equation? Okay, no problem. These are logarithm equation that can be reducible to quadratic equation. For a better understanding of this tutorial, we suggest you check out our tutorial on quadratic equation if you don't have the idea of quadratic equation already. But if you have idea of quadratic equation, let's get straight into the class. This is going to be our first example. Here we have solve the equation log x squared minus 2x plus 5 to base 2 equals to 2. So how do we approach this? We have log x squared minus 2x plus 5 to base 2 equals to 2. Let's look at some indices and logarithm before we continue. In logarithm, if you have log p to base a equals to x, this can be further reduced into p equals to a to the power of x. So the same thing is going to be applicable here. So here we cancel. This is equal to x squared minus 2x plus 5 equals to 2 to the power of 2. Here this is 2 and the power of 2, just like the way we have it here. Okay, so you might forget this. There are other ways to do it. Okay, so let's look at that. If you have log p to base a equals to x, this can be written as log p to base a equals to log to base a raised to the power of x. Take note of this very well. Here we have log p to base a equals to x. We can write this into log a, the base, to the same base, which is ta, raised to the power of x, which is the x that we have here. So let me write that. If you have log 2 base 3, this can be written equals to x. This can be written as log 2 base 3 equals to log 3 to the power of x. So here the log we cancel each other, log 3 and log 3. So you have 2 equals to 3 to the power of x. The same thing here. The log a we cancel each other. Now we have p equals to a to the power of x, which is the same with what we have here. So let's go back to our question. So this can be written as x squared minus 2x plus 5 equals to 4. But before we continue, let's try to use this method in solving this. So this can be written as log 2 x squared minus 2x plus 5 equals to log 2 to the power of 2. And this cancel out. We now have x squared minus 2x plus 5 equals to 4. And writing this, we have x squared minus 2x plus 5 minus 4 equals to 0. And I have x squared minus 2x plus 1 equals to 0. By solving this using the factoring method, this is a quadratic equation. If you use factoring method, you are going to have x minus 1 to the power of 2 equals to 0. And this is x minus 1 equals to 0. From quadratic equation, this is going to be x equals to 1 twice, since we have the same thing inside our bracket. Now let's look at another example. Here we have log x squared plus 15 to the base of 4 equals to 3. We have log x squared plus 15 to the base of 4 equals to 3. So this can be written as log to the base of 4 x squared plus 15 equals to log 4 to the power of 3. This cancel out and we have x squared plus 15 equals to 4 to the power of 3. So what is 4 to the power of 3? This is x squared plus 15 equals to, that's 64. So we have 64. So separating this, we have x squared equals to 64 minus 15. And this is x squared equals to 49. So you have x equals to the square root of 49 plus or minus, and you have x to be equal to plus or minus 7. So the answer to this is going to be x equals to 7 or minus 7. So this is our last example, but before we approach this, let's bring back some laws in logarithm. In logarithm, if you have that n log a to base b, this can be written as n over the log b into base a. Notice that there are some changes here. Here we have log a into base b, and then you have log b into base a. This is simply the representation of this law. If you have n log a to base b, it can also be written as n over log b into base a. So let's go back to our question. Here we have 9 log 5 to base a equals to log a to base 5. If you write this, we can also have 9 over log a to base 5 equals to log a to base 5. So here we now have the same thing here and here. So multiplying this, we have 9 equals to log a to base 5 squared. And we can have like log a to base 5 equals to the square root of 9. We now have log a to base 5 equals to plus or minus 3. So continue with this. We have log a to base 5 equals to 3, or log a to base 5 equals to negative 3. And then we can have that a equals to 5 to the power of 3, or a equals to 5 to the power of negative 3. And then we have a equals to 125, or a equals to 5 to the power of negative 3. This equals to 1 over 5 to the power of 3. This is from indices. If you have a to the power of negative m, this can also be written as 1 over a to the power of m. So here we have 1 over 5 to the power of 3. And this equals to 1 over 125. So we now have our a to be equal to 125, or 1 over 125. And that is how we solve logarithmic quadratic equation. If you have problem in understanding some of the laws applied in this tutorial, you can check out our course on indices and logarithm. Here you have an exercise, so try to check this out and feel free to post your answers in the comment section below, and we are going to reply to you as soon as possible. Bye.